If you have the knowledge, apply the knowledge. If you have risk taking capacity, take the risk. If you'll not take the risk, how will you earn the money?
Hello everyone. I hope everyone is safe and having a good day. My name is Devam Kakote and welcome to the fourth episode of The Leader's Mindset, a virtual talk show organized by the Center for Cognitive Activities and IIT Durgapur. So, in a previous episode, we had the opportunity to host ISRO's GeoSat Program Director, Mrs. Anuradha TK, and I must say it was truly inspiring talking to her. For today's episode, we have someone really special for all of you. We all have read or heard about the stock market at some point of our lives. We have been fascinated by movies such as The Wolf of Wall Street and the recent series on Harshan Mehta. But until recently, the stock market had been a very vague subject. But now people are willing to learn more about the stock market, about investing, as well as trading as a mode of wealth creation. Keeping this in mind, I am pleased to say that we have with us today Mr. Bhavneet Singh. Mr. Bhavneet is a professional stock market trader. He is a graduate from NIT Jaipur. He has more than 9 years of trading experience. He is also passionate about teaching and is a mentor at Stockpro Academy. Stockpro Academy is one of the fastest growing stock market training institutes in India. And with this, I would like to welcome you to our talk show.
Well, thank you, Mr. Devam, for inviting. And how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, good. Thank you, sir. How are you?
All good here. So market has been, yes, as you said that out of some news from past few days, market has been, not just past few days. I'll say like past few months, market has been, moving up like anything. And in fact, today also it has made a lifetime high. Like Nifty and Bank Nifty, both of
Okay,
them have made a lifetime high one more time.
okay, that's great. So, without further ado, let's begin. I must say I'm pretty excited to talk to you. My first question to you is, how did your journey begin into the stock market? When did it start?
So it's started way back in 2012. I started, after graduating from my college. I went on to start working in a public sector undertaking company. The head office is in Ranchi only. I'm sure many of you must have heard about company called as uh, Macon Limited, and yeah, that's where I started working as a design engineer. And one of my projects, in fact, my first project was related to Durgapur steel plant only. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I worked in Macon for good about like 4 years in Ranchi office, and then later on I got opportunity to work in Steel Minister of India office, and I got transferred to Delhi. And during that time, yes, I got introduced to market because I started preparing for UPSC, and that's where I one of the subjects in UPSC is obviously economics. And yes, when I started reading in economics, and that's where one of the chapters was related to stock market. That ultimately introduced me. In fact, books only introduced me towards stock market, and that's where I started finally reading in depth about it. The basic motive was to learn as much as possible, but later on, yes, I shifted on to starting with trading only. And in fact, I still remember the day one when I started trading in market. I opened my account with a broker. I just read it, and there were, like, at that point of time, there were very less number of YouTube channels which were giving teaching related to the stock market. So but I somehow managed to just got some idea that if you want to trade in stock market, then you need to have your account with a stockbroker. So, and what is a broker, all of that, I just read about it, and then finally opened account with a broker. And I still remember, after opening my account, right on the first day itself, I transferred some amount. And my first trade went on. I simply started trading in Bank Nifty futures. I simply traded in that, and just wanted to see how buying and selling takes place. And ultimately my first trade went on into giving me a loss of about 4,000. So
Okay.
that ultimately made me realize that it is not that easy job, right? If I want to trade, and if I want to make money in the market, then I have to be knowledgeable enough and I should be looking into other important aspects related to the market as well.
Okay.
Ultimately, I just kept on getting attracted towards market with time. Which ultimately led me to leave my job. I left my job and I started working in a trading floor as a full time as a trader. That's where in that trading floor there were so many traders. I learned from them. Trading floor manager also gave me lots of learning related to the market. There was one Costa Rican trader. He
Okay.
used to make like short term gains of like around like $3,000 or 4,000, $5,000
Okay. That's huge.
on intraday. But whenever he was taking trades on positional basis, he was making lakhs of dollars of profit on positional
Okay.
trades. Like one day, I still remember, he took a trade in a stock called as Right, and it was way back in 2012. I was watching him, and he um, traded in that and kept on buying as many shares as possible based upon technical analysis only. And there was obviously some news related to it, and he also saw that institutions were also buying that particular stock. So there were multiple reasons behind that. He
Okay.
bought that positionally and made about like $9 lakh out of that trade. Huge
Okay.
quantity he bought.
That's huge, I must say.
And that too, he made that money in like 5 6 days.
Okay.
So that's his position. So that ultimately attracted me also, that if he's trading, he's doing something which I also need to implement. So I learned a lot of things from him as well as my fellow trader friends. So I learned a lot of things from them, and later on I moved on to become a full-time trader. And yeah, so
Okay.
I'm trading from home. And yes,
So you're
that's what I do
full-time
for.
trader now, right?
Yes, I'm a full-time trader and I do trading for a living now.
Okay, that sounds great. I'd like to know what your day-to-day routine is like since you're a full-time trader now.
So, as a day trader, my day starts with early morning. Obviously, I wake up early in the morning at about 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. I wake up around 6 a.m. on the daily basis, and right at after that, after doing my daily routine activities, I simply start with switching on my terminal, and I start looking into what has happened late night, overnight, whatever anything big thing has happened or not. So I
Hmm.
start with looking into U.S. market first. That overnight, what kind of changes has taken place in U.S. equity market.
Okay.
I also follow major stocks like Apple, which have major impact on these indices. I also keep a watch on Dow futures as well as uh, you know S&P.
Okay.
S&P and Dow futures. These are the two indices which I keep a watch on. Plus also how Asian markets are opening, and what will be the impact of all those movement of prices that have taken place in their indices. What will be the impact on Indian market right at the opening bell? That's what I start looking into. And after opening bell, I start start my day with like how pre-market is performing. Market opens at 9 o'clock. Pre-market opens at 9 o'clock from
Yeah.
9 to 9 7. Pre-market opening takes place. I just keep a watch on all the list of major stocks wherein something big is happening or not. That's what overall I do in the morning. This is like right at the opening bell.
Okay. I can see your trading setup right back there.
Yeah, so that's basically. I'll sh- this is on the right hand side. These graphs that you see. This is basically option chain of ICICI Bank. On the
Okay.
lower end, it is basically yes, order flow, a different representation of order flow.
Okay,
So
that's a
yeah, so that also give me some help. In
that's
fact, lot of help. Whether I should be looking for buying today or should be looking for as an intraday trader. I'm mainly an intraday trader. I do scalping in Bank Nifty options and
mm,
Bank Nifty and Nifty options. That's what I do. So
okay.
in fact, the scalping is my main forte. I don't look into short-term swing trading and all. Positional trading I don't do. I
Okay.
mainly do intraday, as well as whatever money that I'm earning out of intraday. I'm just using part of that money in long-term investment. So I also have some long-term investment picks, which I keep on whatever that I'm earning from intraday. Partly I'm using that for
Okay.
long-term investments.
Okay, we'll talk about investments soon, but I have another question for you.
Yeah.
The market is not an easy place. I know that. So, what kind of challenges did you face? What were the biggest mistakes did you make?
So initially, I made a lot of mistakes. The first mistake that I committed was, as I told you a few minutes back, that I simply went on into opening my account with a broker, and I immediately, just wanted to see whether, how buying and selling takes place, how I can make money. I
Yes.
simply, just placed a buy order and, got a loss of about 4,000. So that was the first mistake. That without knowledge, if you are trading in the market, then probability of you to keep on getting losses will keep on getting increasing. So yeah, so that was the first mistake that I committed.
Mm.
And yeah, so later on, obviously, I improved that mistake as well. I studied a lot. I practiced a lot. Basically, there are, this is what I recommend to all my students also,
Okay.
that whenever you want to do any trading, before doing any trading, uh, there are three steps. The first step is basically, you need to learn first, then you have to practice, and then you have to implement. So these are the three steps which I also followed for myself initially. So these were, the basic challenge was this thing, that was the learning part. Second was the mentorship which I wanted.
Mm.
Mentorship I got from my trading floor managers. That's where I learned a really big. In fact, there was one 65-year-old trader. He was
Okay.
my mentor, and he used to trade in US equity market only, and he was mind blowing scalper. And if you have some time, I'll tell you. He told me at that point of time, if you want to make money, then you need to learn three basic concepts of market. You need to learn about type of traders in the market. He told me that there are three types of traders. First one is bulls. Bulls are those people who will bring the prices, or who will keep on buying and buying with a view that market will keep on moving up and up. Then second type of trader, he told me that they are called as bears, right? What they will
Okay.
do, they'll keep on selling first, and later on, with a profit perspective, if the market fell, they will buy back, and obviously they will also be ensuring, both of them they will be ensuring that they are ending up into having profits. They have the funds, they have everything,
Mm.
and they will ensure that they are getting the profits. Third type of trader, he told me that they are basically called as pigs, who don't have knowledge, who don't have who simply have capital. Maybe their father or mother, they have given them some money, or maybe they are working right now, and out of their salary they are using part of their income in doing some trades. And what they are doing, they are simply losing money at each and every point, right? They are bringing their money in the market, and they are giving it away to all the bulls and bears. So that's what he told me. Then what do you want to become? You only tell me. So I was like, sir, I want to learn now. I seriously
Okay.
want to learn now. What should I become? So he told me that there is also one more category of trader. He told me that there is also fourth category of trader, which is called as fox trader. What fox trader does, he will keep on sitting and waiting and watching for bulls and bears to keep on slaughtering pigs. Once
Okay.
bulls and bears are done with the pigs, what fox trader will do, he will come silently, take the money from the market, and go back. So I was like, you sir, that's exactly what I want to do. So that's what he told me. Then welcome to the intraday trading, and especially that's what he told me, welcome to the world of scalping. So scalping is what, that was the new term which got introduced to me. And once I started doing that, I was like, that's what I'm going to do for my lifetime. So that's what, I'm intraday trader. Especially, I'm a scalper. I do short-term trading.
Okay. That's a great piece of information, for all who's wanting to go into the market. And so you can call yourself a fox trader as well, right?
I can call now. Initially, I
Yes.
was a pig only.
Yeah, I think most of us will be pigs only when we enter because we don't have that kind of knowledge or that kind of mindset either.
So mindset, all these things can be developed with time. Just right mentorship and right guidance is required. Everything can be done with time. So initially, I was not born with, no one is born with. I believe in this concept, especially for myself. I was not born with a luck. I was never lucky person, so I always believed in doing hard work and doing as much hard work as possible in order to get the success. In
Yes.
fact, during my college days also, I before joining my company, I gave a lot of interviews. I got rejected in each and every one, but I kept on improving myself. And
Okay.
finally, by like my last semester, I got placed in two companies. So out of that, I finally joined my college.
Okay, that's great to know. Okay, I have another question for you now. You know, a lot of people think that the stock market is just a place where you come to gamble, you know. How true do you think this is?
See, it will be gambling definitely, especially for those people who don't know anything about market. I have taught many students, and yes, I do call some of them as till date. Also, I still call them as gamblers. Why they are gamblers? Because what they are doing, they are simply looking into, they are simply speculating where the prices of market is going to be, right? They are
Yes.
simply looking at any particular, let's say that index like Nifty. They are speculating every single day, today Nifty will move up, today Nifty will go down. And because of their mindset, they are simply putting their money hard earned, which is hard earned money, and they are simply buying and selling and doing a lot of speculation. So all of that, if you are coming under that category, then yes, definitely you will be calling yourself under category of gambler only.
Okay.
But if you are making your trading decision based upon complete logic logic of buying, if you are buying, for example, if you want to buy, if you want to put your money in any particular stock, you should be looking for let's say that today I have bought, let's say, Hindustan Unilever stock, right? My purpose should be that if I'm buying it today, there should be sufficient demand in it, and
Yes.
prices should move up also accordingly. If the prices are moving up, I'll get the money. But if the prices are not moving up, then I'll move on, update my stop loss to that particular level wherein I have least amount of losses. I'll not keep on holding that particular stock for the longer period. So yeah, so some people, yes, they say that investing and trading, yes, it is a gambling. I'll say it is gambling only for those people, those who are basically, they are not making learned decision in it, those who are not having sufficient knowledge related to it. If you have the knowledge, apply the knowledge. If you have risk taking capacity, take the risk. If you'll not take the risk, how will you earn the money?
Yeah, I think you answered it pretty well. Thank you, sir. Yes, so now I'd like to know, you know, what exactly is the difference between investing and trading? Is, you know, trading short term and investing is more of long term?
So difference between investment and trading. See, I'll say, if you are buying any particular stock, and or you are buying, once you have bought any particular stock, you have bought it because someone has sold to you. Once you have done that, it will be called as one trade. So trading is nothing but you are doing buying and selling. Buying and selling, you are also doing in investment. So what is difference between both of them? Trading, basically, it is basically a bigger picture, I'll say. Investment, I'll be considering investment under the part of trading only. So investment is something in which you are buying today with a, and you are holding your stock for very long term perspective. That's what you are doing in case
Okay.
of investment. So what is that investment? We are buying it today with the perspective to hold it, to keep on holding it in our demat account for as longer time as possible. What we are doing, if you are doing investment, you are basically buying a business. For example, if I buy a share of any XYZ company, let's say State Bank of India, if I'm buying it, I once I have bought it, the shares get delivered in my demat account, and once I'm owner of that particular share, I have become
Hmm.
part owner of that
Okay.
company only, right? So out of that, proportional share, I'll be owner of
Yes.
that much. Trading is a big category in which investment also comes under trading. Then there is something called as short term trading. Short term trading will have like positional trading, wherein you are buying today and you are holding your stock for like 2 days, 3 days, or maybe 2 months or 3 months or maybe
Okay.
4 months, right? That will
Okay.
be called as, that will be coming under the category of swing trading. Then there is another type of trading which is called as intraday trading, in which you are buying today and you are selling today only. right?
Right.
Within that intraday trading, there are a lot of different type of trading, like intraday holding trading is called as, in which you are buying in the morning and you are exiting by day end. Or
Right.
scalping, which I do. I'm just buying huge quantity and I'm holding my stock for just few seconds. Like it can be for 1 minute or 2 minutes, but for few seconds. One of my students, he made a profit in just 10 minutes. He was able to make a profit within that trade only. He was able to make a profit of about 1.5 lakh.
Okay.
And one of my students, he made a profit of about 72,000. So and that was completely purely logical trade, wherein we bought as per the market data. And when the data was telling us clear indication that yes, this is where we have to buy, and within few seconds or maybe few minutes we'll be able to make money. So yeah, that's what we did.
Okay. So we have talked about investing and trading, but I like if you'd be able to show a live example, maybe a example of the live markets right now. The markets are open today.
Yeah, it's running only right now, so I can show you, I can share you my screen.
Okay, okay, that would be great.
Okay, so this is my main desktop, wherein I keep a watch on all the stocks. For these are all the futures stocks. Wherein daily morning. So these were some of the stocks which are my picks for the day. This
Okay,
is example of like Biocon, wherein I can see this is daily chart of Biocon, and the charts that you see here, they are showing you the price movements that have taken place on daily basis. Right. So yeah. So this is what I follow, and these are all the live orders which are currently getting executed in Nifty. This is called as time and sales,
okay,
and this one is also a different representation of time and sales only. This is called as order flow chart, wherein I can see how much quantity is getting purchased and how much quantity is getting sold on the live basis on Bank Nifty.
okay.
Right. So these are all the things that I keep a watch on, and
To be honest, it seems a bit complicated, but is it
for
like that
intraday
only?
trader, if you'll say it is not that complicated, I'll say. If you are a positional trader, then I think one screen is more than sufficient. If you are an intraday trader, then you need to keep a watch on each and every activity that is currently happening in market.
Okay,
Right. For example, today some of my students, they selected like the stock Zeal. Zeal was one of the stocks which was picked by our students. Today it has fallen down like anything. If
acha.
you want to, for intraday trader, this is like a screenshot of, this is live running chart of Zeal, that is Z Entertainment Limited. Today the price is opened around like 252 or something. We were able to keep a track on it, and that's where that was the yeah, that's
It has
below this.
fallen quite a lot. I can see that.
Yeah, it has fallen quite a lot. So, and we shorted around 233.3. That's where we sold first, and
Okay,
later on we bought it back around this level, around 215.
okay. So
So
today you made profits in this.
they have made profits also accordingly in it. So these things you need to know. Although it looks like little bit, yes, it looks little bit complicated, but it is not that complicated at all. Once you
Okay,
know, the basics of market, and later on, once you get a grab on what are detailed, demand and supply. These prices that I can see here. Currently Nifty is running on live basis. I can see on intraday basis what is current demand and supply, where the big buyers, big sellers are sitting, and
okay.
where should I look for taking my position also accordingly.
So moving on, I people say that investing is the eighth wonder of the world. Compound interest and investing. So can you
Right.
show me an example of a stock maybe which has moved a lot? So if you had invested it in say 10 or 20 years back, you'd have created a lot of wealth for yourself.
Yeah, so that's actually a very good question. So investment versus intraday trading. If I'm intraday trader, then I will be making profit out of short-term trading, right? I will be
Yes.
buying good big quantity from here, and just for a small movement of prices, I'm just making profits out of that. But when it comes to long-term investment, you are buying a stock with the perspective of holding it in your demat account for very long term. I'll show you some of the examples. This stock like Bajaj Finance. Currently, its price is trading around like 53.30, right? This is the current market price is running. In
Okay.
intraday basis, if I see on intraday, today the prices have opened around here and they are currently trading around that level only, right? So, but if I look at its monthly chart, I think it will be visible. Let me see here. Yeah, so that's the monthly chart of Z Bajaj Finance.
Okay.
Uh, it was listed way back here. This is monthly chart of Bajaj Finance. Right during the listing time, the moment it entered into the market, that's where, if I had invested around 430 rupees, and every month I used to if I had, kept on buying and buying the stock, you know you can imagine the amount of differential profit you would have got till now. So, if I show you with an example, let's say that today the prices are running around 55.34. I'll just simply write it down here.
Okay.
So I'll just write down here current market prices 55.34, and let's say that from price rupee of 430 every month, let's say I kept on investing after every 50 points of upward movement. I
Okay.
kept on investing, on every month. I kept on investing about, I'll say 10,000, let's say 10,000 rupees every single day.
Right.
So, with that, how many months will be there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'll say roughly for 16 months, that is equal to, for 16 months, and the average price will be 1181 minus 443. Right, and yeah, so roughly my average price is coming out around like 738.
738.
And let's say that for this 16 months, I'll roughly say that I purchased around like 500 shares total. Right,
Okay.
let's say I have purchased 500. What will be my total investment? With average price of 738, total investment will be equal to the average price that I have bought multiplied by total number of shares that I have bought. So this is my total investment that I have done. So which is coming out around 3,69,000. That is the total amount that I have invested.
Right.
Right. So if I make it divided by 1/6, it will be coming around 23,000 every month on an average. I have invested in that particular stock, Bajaj
Okay.
Finance. What will be my total profit? Today it will be coming out as differential between equal to 5534 minus 738. It will be 4,796 points. In terms of rupee, it will be 4,796 multiplied by number of shares. So this will come out around, you know, 23 lakh or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot. And
Yeah. So it's 23 lakh. You are gaining profit out of that with your investment of 2 lakh, sorry, 3 lakh 69,000.
okay.
So that's that is called as long term investment, wherein you are not buying stock for short term perspective. You are basically buying a stock for longer term, and it is not just 23 lakh rupees of profit that you will be gaining as money, as a profit. It will be, lots of other thing, like there is something called as stock split with time. As in company
Mm-hmm.
is grow, as
Yes.
in when the company is growing, company will be splitting its shares, and those who are already holders of the shares, they will keep on getting the, they will get the double the current holding. For
Okay.
example,
Okay.
initially, let's say I invested only 500 shares. So, if a company has announced its stock split, then instead of having like 500 shares, I will be having 1,000 shares. So that I will get the award. for holding the stock for longer run. Plus, also for investors, company also give them dividend
Right.
benefit. So that dividend benefit also you will be getting. So investment is something which everyone should do, especially in fundamentally strong stocks, right?
Okay, I
So
think yeah, that's a very good point you mentioned. All should invest. And I think the earlier we invest, the better, right?
yeah, earlier, see, my always recommendation to everyone is always like this: that if you are buying a stock, buy a business, right? I'll give you some example, right? So, for example, if you look at the stock called as Asian Paints, I'll have a look at Asian Paints. Where is the
Okay.
current market price is running right now? So, so this is 2395 is the current market price of it. If I look at the monthly chart of Asian Paints, although on the daily chart, if I see here, from past couple of days the prices of Asian Paints has been falling only, right? If I
Yes.
had purchased around here, I would have been losing money, right?
Right.
But if I had done the long term investment, you will be amazed to see, for a long term investment, how good Asian Paints is right now. Yeah, so this is a monthly chart of Asian Paints. Started with a price of around, started listing, entering the market with a price of around 117, and today it is running around 2393.
Okay.
If you
Wow.
see on every big dip, whenever a big dip that has taken place in it, it just simply got the opposite response, and finally the prices kept on moving up and up only. And in fact, this big fall that you see here, this is a monthly chart, and in this happened during March of last year, during
Okay.
coronavirus impact. This fall was considered as a big opportunity for buying, and ultimately within like few months it has given big returns also to all the people, right? So it is like that only, and it is because this stock is fundamentally very strong because of its business model, because of its profit margin that it receives.
Right.
You
Okay.
should do investment only in those stocks which have the potential to grow its business and keep on churning money out of their business.
Right. Yes. I hope the audience will listen to his advice and invest in good quality stocks, basically.
Quality stocks, yes,
Yeah.
that's what they have. If they are investing in something, they are buying a business,
Okay.
and business should be strong.
Yes. Okay. And I know a lot of people, young people are now getting interested the stock market. So, and they want to enter it. So, what will be their number one advice for all of them?
See, for all the beginners, I'll say first spend time on learning.
Okay.
Uh, Read some books. Read about. I'll give you some of. You can have a, at least the first and foremost thing for a beginner. You should know about what is stock market.
Okay.
You should also know about indices, right? And you should know about equity and derivatives, which are nothing but futures and options. What they are. Once you know what they are,
Okay.
the next step is starting from technical analysis, wherein you need to know everything related to. Once you know, yeah, I think I'm written the spelling. Yeah, so once you know that what stock market is, once you know what the indices are, once you know what equity is, and what are the benefit of equity, and that is long term investment and all, and what are derivative products, whether it will be helpful for you to also get the profits or not. Then later on the next step is technical analysis. Out of this technical analysis, there are important things that everyone should know about, that is price action, and also price and volume, as well as open interest
Okay.
interpretation. These things are, I think, more than sufficient for anyone, for especially for a beginner. At least this much he should know about. While he is, obviously he also has to define what he wants to do. So what I do currently, there are two types of trading that I do. That is long-term investments, and then there is scalping, which I do, or you can also call it as short-term intraday trading.
Right.
So that's what I also do. Whatever the profits that I'm making on this short-term trading, I generally every month what I do, 30% of profit I use it for funding my long-term investments every month. This
Acha.
is my straight away practice. That's
Okay.
what I do, and that's what giving. That's what is still making me sustaining in the market right now.
Yeah, I think that's a really great strategy, doing both of them,
Yeah,
both short
doing both
term and
of them. Long-term investment, I'm not worried about. There are few stocks wherein I have very good positions right now because of the profits that I gain from intraday. I use that as a fund for funding long-term investments. Yes, they are really giving till now very good returns.
okay.
And I've kept it. I've done this investment not for myself, for my next generation, right? For
Okay.
kids.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll give it to them as a gift. It is not meant for me.
Okay, that's great. Okay, on that note, thank you for that advice. So, I'd also like you to tell us about Stock Pro Academy, so that,
Right.
yeah.
We are based in Gurgaon, and this is our website, guys. Stockproonline.com. This is our website. We are based in Gurgaon, and if you want to read about us, you can read about our mentors. Chief mentor is Dr. Seema Jain. She is PhD from IIT Delhi,
Okay,
and she has trading experience of more than 20 years, and she is a SEBI registered research analyst, and she has huge experience of stock market,
right,
right? And second trainer, second person is Mr. Parag Lambe. He is also trainer at Stockpro. He has done master in engineering and trading experience of 8+ years, and he does a lot of research and research part trading for long term investments also, as well as swing trading. He's a very good swing trader,
okay.
and he also teaches in Stockpro. And third one is me. I've already introduced about myself. So yes.
Yeah, okay,
So the courses that we offer right now, these are all the courses. The course that I teach is a market profile combo course. Yeah, that's me only who is sitting.
acha.
Yeah, that was my old terminal. So
Okay,
so, yeah, so this is what I teach, market profile combo course, wherein I give teaching related to what is market profile, how to use it
mm,
for identification of long-term buyers and sellers. Second, thing that I teach is volume profile analysis, and third one is order flow analysis. There are
right,
some other that I also teach. I also give them, private live trading session. As I told you yesterday, when Bank Nifty moved up, I give them, live experience, on how to trade in Bank Nifty options. And how to do the intraday scalping. And the most important part for trading is also risk management, money management, and trade management. Right? All
yes,
these things are very important. If you are, if you are a trader and if you are looking to become a full-time trader, then you need to know, how you have to manage your money, and how you have to follow your manage your trade as well,
right,
right? If you have purchased any stock for a short term period, then you need to know, at which price point you need to book your profits, or you have to exit out of your loss making position. So all these things are taught in this course.
okay. Yes, I think for all those who are, looking to enter into the stock market, as you said, learning is important and mentorship was also very important. So I suggest that anyone who is wanting to get into the market, you should check out Stock Pro. I know Mr. Bhavneet and all the other mentors. They are amazing traders and they teach very well as well. I can tell this because I had actually attended some of your free live trading sessions. So I know for a fact that you all are great teachers. I suggest that if anyone wants to check out Stock Pro, you can check out their channels, their websites, and you can also
Yeah,
attend their trading
they are also
sessions.
available on YouTube. On YouTube, they can search for Stock Pro on YouTube. Our channel
Okay,
is there, and website name is stockproonline.com.
okay. Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you, Devam, for giving your time.
Yes, yes, I should thank you for giving your time. Okay, so with this, we come to the end of today's episode. I would like to thank him again for taking out time for us. I had a wonderful time talking to you.
Yeah, it was a wonderful time. Thank you for
Yes.
everything.
So I hope the audience, enjoyed today's episode. I personally learned a lot from you, and I'm sure our audience will learn too. So I'd also like to thank CCA and NIT Dugapur for giving me this opportunity. So again, I'd like to thank you, sir. Goodbye.
Bye bye.